Hello, beautiful people. How are you guys doing? Today I would love to take you to the trip in our house. Yay! We will start with the bathroom. And the reason why we do it is because I'm a part of an incredible 4 days free workshop on sustainable and conscious living. And I learned so much knowledge. I deepened the knowledge I have had from before. I get some eye-opening and shocking facts about composting, recycling, zero waste, how to be a conscious consumer, and all these things. So today is day number 3. If you guys want to join, it's still possible. You can catch the replay in your own time. So if this is something which is interesting for you, please reach out to me and I will help you through. So let's get started. Are you ready? I'm gonna share all kind of things from the more general to more intimate, so don't get scared. I just wanna share with you what I implement in my life, why I do it, and why I choose the path. So, little background story. I have been born in 1980s as a little tiny premature baby. I've been born about 6 weeks way too early, and I have had a lot of autoimmune issues based on it, everything from inflammation to asthma, lung problems. I got an atopic eczema all over my body for 15 years, and it has limited me so much that I just felt like there has to be another way of living. I have met so many doctors, took antibiotics, steroid creams, other creams, and got basically the information: this is for your life, this is how your life is gonna look like. And you know me, I am a phoenix, I'm never ever gonna accept these things. So I'm like, no, there is another way, I will find it. So when I was 15, I met the first natural therapist in my life, and it totally took my path into another direction, and I am forever grateful for it. I started with homeopathy, Bach essences, herbs, reflexology, acupuncture, diet changes, and all these other things. And believe me guys, 20 years ago in Czech Republic this was still pretty new, so that was a challenging transformation. But after half a year to 1 year on this natural journey, I healed. So after 1 year I had no eczema, never ever in my life again. So if you are suffering from atopic eczema or another autoimmune issues, gut problematic, digestive issues, people are telling you that you cannot be healed, it's a bullshit, excuse my language. It's absolutely not true. You can heal tomorrow. You just need to take the step by step until you get there. If you need any support on it, please reach out to me. I will be so happy to help you. So let's get started. We are in the bathroom. What are we gonna do? We are gonna take a shower. So you might wanna put something on your body. Most of the times I would wash only with the water. I got some shocking news regarding the water, because if you guys don't know it, if you wash yourself with sorry for the wind, if you wash yourself with the classical water, it's full of chlorine, and it's the same like if you would drink a water with the chlorine. So if you take only 10 minutes shower, it's the same like 6 glasses with water with the chlorine directly inside. That's hyper scary. So I am in process of getting the shower head, a special shower head, which is gonna filter my water, so we get mineral water on our bodies for me and my son, and I'm so much looking forward. I will definitely share more when it arrives, and if you are interested in purchasing something like that, please reach out to me. I will be happy to share with you more information. But let's take the shower. So we soak the water, it's a long topic, and then we wanna put something on our skin, right? From time to another I would use a soap if I have been to training or I've been swimming or in the ocean. I would use some kind of soap. So we have these amazing butlers which we basically take to Bali. We refill them because in Bali there is a shop which is called Zero Waste. They have these huge containers with bug spray, sunscreen, shampoo, conditioner, washing soap, all kind of different things. So we would refill it to be zero waste and to be natural, because then it's everything based on plants, it's vegan, they are using etheric oils, and it just feels so good. So that's the thing number one. What is super important, whatever you put on to your skin goes directly into your blood. I didn't know this before I got off all these steroid creams on which I was using on my eczema, and I have found out that in order to be able to get rid of the steroids, you need 10 to 15 years to get rid of steroids in your urine, in your blood, in all your organs. That's just hyper scary. So whatever you put on your skin, read the ingredients. If you wouldn't eat it, if you wouldn't put it into your mouth, then you drop it. It's as simple as that. Then you just drop it, because then it's just not healthy for you. Okay? So we wanna wash ourselves with something. Look at these cuties! This is our beautiful swamps we use in the shower. And this is a veggies, guys. It's organic veggies. I got it on the organic farm. It's called Lufa Gourd. I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. Looks like this inside. And what you basically do is you just put some water on it, like this, and then you just shower. It's awesome. You can put some soap on it and just use it like a normal sponge. And then you just need to rinse it good and put it into the place which is airy. We are blessed here with an open bathroom, so the air is blowing back and forward here, so it's very easy to dry them. That's the only thing you want to take care of, that they dry good and that you rinse them good. But we have had these for about 2 months and they are completely fine, so this is super fun. I also have this cutie from my friend. It's made of cotton and bamboo, and this is super good. Mom bees, mom zombies out there. If you get up in the morning or your kid gets up very early and you are kind of not ready to go yet, then you just circulate like this and oh, this is so nice, your blood starts to circulate, so this is super good. So highly recommend for the shower. Yes, then we might wanna brush our teeth. So we have these cute little guys. They are made of 100% natural materials. It's bamboo, and I don't remember what this is made of. You can either get silicone or the natural one. This is the natural one. I'm sorry, I just forgot what this is made of. We have them in a little cup. You just use anything basically. And then I have 2 types of toothpaste. Sorry, it's hot here. One is this. It's packed in the plastic, which I don't like that much, but this is a really good one. That's why I buy it. It's from doTERRA. If you guys don't know doTERRA, it's the company with the most clean etheric oils in the world, and it's super 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 good. So this toothpaste is a blending to support your immune system, which is super important in the times where we live right now. So that's why I use it. And I also take care of reuse the tube, and you can see it's quite wide, so you can still fill it with the water and a couple of other things, so this is good. And then I also have another one. This looks like this. It's super nice. It's basically a baking powder and a couple of etheric oils and wheatgrass powder and all kind of other nice things. And as you can see, it's a powder, so you put it like this. Whoop. It's hyper concentrated, so you don't need much. You just put water on your toothbrush, put it on, and then you brush. What I would highly recommend, guys, is buy things which are concentrated, because if you buy things which are concentrated, then you use only little of them. It's good for your money, it's good for the environment, it's good for the packaging and all of that. So tip number 1, write it down. You can make the toothpaste yourself. I have done it before. I just don't like the taste as much, but you can use coconut oil, salt, baking powder, and a couple of etheric oils like lavender, tea tree, peppermint, and then you just make a cream and then you just use it on your teeth. I have also cream like this. You can see now it's melted. It's basically coconut oil and peppermint and lavender oil, and I use this because my son also sometimes gets an eczema. That's also why we are getting the shower unit now. I would put this on his eczema, and then I will just put it into the fridge, and it lasts for, now we have had it like, I don't know, 6 weeks. Super easy. So we have brushed our teeth, we have brushed our hair, there is not much to discuss, and we might need to use some deodorant. Like here in tropics, doesn't really matter because you are gonna sweat anyway, you just wipe it off or wash it off, doesn't matter. But what I used to use in Europe are two things. One thing is this nice crystal. What you do, this is a special natural crystal, it looks like this. You basically just put a little bit water on, then you just do like this. It works super nice. It doesn't block you from sweating, but it doesn't smell. It's kind of like disinfection, so it's super nice. And if you guys if you want to know more about this topic, please educate yourself because this is super important. There are so many parabens and all kind of weird things we have in our deodorants, which we put here, and it has been linked to cancer in the breast and other things. So I will be very, very careful. I have switched to another deodorant like, I don't know, 20 years ago, so for me I just forgot. Totally forgot, but there are still people using it, so if you are one of them, please educate yourself. This is a really serious, important thing. So crystal, one thing. Another thing is etheric oil. You can use lavender, you can use melaleuca or tea tree, it's a similar plant, and you just use one drop, a little bit of water, and just put it there. It's antibacterial blending, so you will still sweat, it doesn't block anything there, which is good, but it's not kind of like irritating and smelling and what we want to avoid, right? So super good. Also, if you have any other tips for the deodorant, I know you can make tons of things with baking powder and vinegar and coconut oil, so please share in the comments. I will be happy to learn more. This works for me, doesn't have to work for you. I just wanna open for the alternatives. Okay, so we start to get ready. You might wanna put some fragrance on, right? If you love fragrances, I am allergic to these type of things, so I never use that. But what I really love, guys, are etheric oils. Whoa, this is my favorite one. doTERRA, of course. I wanna put the clean stuff on my skin. Cheer. This is blending of all kind of flowers. One of them we have also here in Indonesia. Oh, and it just smells so good. I wish you could smell it. And you just put it like a fragrance. You can put it on your wrist and use it like this. It smells so good. And the big advantage with this is that it goes directly into your cells and it nourishes not only your body and your skin but also your mind. So this one is called Cheer. It's if you are kind of tired and you wanna get the vibe up, this is the right oil. They have tons and tons of things, so we use a lot of etheric oils in everyday basis. In our food, when we are feeling like we are getting tired, a little bit sick, when we hurt ourselves, if you put a pure lavender oil, for example, on your cut, if you cut yourself, you go and put it under the water, it's gonna bleed further on. If you put a pure lavender oil on, it stops bleeding immediately. If you get an insect bite, you put the lavender oil. If you burn your skin, you put the tea tree oil on, and a couple of other things. So yeah, this is definitely something I also love, and I will be happy to share with you more in a separate video because it's a big topic. But etheric oils, absolutely. Then what else we might need? Makeup. You know what? I stopped to use makeup something like 17 years ago. I use makeup only on the Halloween, just for fun. So I am not the right person to ask. So please share some resources if you have anybody on the natural makeup. I basically just don't use anything because I love the way I look and I don't wanna put anything on unless I feel for it. So we live in tropics, so if you live in countries which are hot, you might need to put a sunscreen on and you might need to put a bug spray on. So I have two types of sunscreen, both are amazing. This one is made in Bali, this one is made in Australia, and both are organic, not tested on the animals, vegan and reef safe. And again, if you guys don't know about this topic, please educate yourself. This is such a big challenge for the tropical countries and every country which has an ocean. People put a lot of sunscreen on, then they go and bath, everything goes to the ocean, it damages the reef, it damages the water, it damages the wildlife, and we are simply killing the environment under the water. So please, please, please educate yourself on it. And now it's easily available to get an alternative, so get one. I'll just show you how it looks. This one is sun lotion for the body, looks like this. It smells absolutely stunning, and it's basically shea butter, coconut oil, zinc, because zinc is blocking the sun from entering your body, cacao butter, olive oil, beeswax, and all these things. It's like 7 ingredients, super simple, super nice. And then we have also another one for the face, because you might need to have a stronger one for the face. Whoop! It looks like this. It's very funny, I like the color. Use it when we go surfing. And this is the same, it's zinc and a couple of other etheric oils and oils. Super, super nice. Then you know that when you wash it off, like for example if you surf, you definitely wash it off. It's no problem at all. Totally no problem. If you eat it, your kid eats it, completely fine. And you know what guys, this is so awesome, because I've never had an issue, right, when I became mom and everybody's like, oh, you have to check that this is not at home and this is not at home and this cupboard is closed because the kid is gonna find it and eat it. I've never had anything chemical at home, so he could just eat half of the bottle of the washing powder. It wouldn't be a problem. Of course it wouldn't be pleasant, but it wouldn't be a problem. So that's so good. So that's another tip from me. If you are a mama or you are on the way to become a mom, clean your house for all this chemical stuff. You don't want to have it around your kids, you don't want to breathe it, you don't want them to breathe it. They are spending all of their days on the ground, right? And then they are gonna, you know, touch it and eat it and smell it. No, no, please not. So sunscreen. This one is also nice. It's made of minerals, based on minerals, and it's also 100% natural, and it's more like a, you know, lotion. So if you prefer that, this is also possible. And every time I buy a plastic bottle, I make sure that this is possible to open like this. It's like wide open, because then what I do when they are finished, I wash them and I use them again, right? For my zero waste products, for example. So, another tip. Okay, bug spray. We are in the jungle. We might need to put the bug spray on. So we have this amazing bug repellent, 100% natural. Again, it's like algae, aloe vera, lavender, mint, citrus, all kind of etheric oils. And it's just pleasant spray, very nice. I would even use it in our bed for the night, you know, on the mosquito net. And again, when it's empty, then I go to the zero waste, I fill it up with the same thing. Super, super simple. Okay, so I think I have touched on most important things. There are 2 things left which I wanna share with you guys, and now we are going into the more intimate sphere, so bear up with me, okay? So one thing is menstruation. If you are a woman like me and you are in the productive age, you might need to have something for your menstruation. And I would love to bring a couple of things to compare, because when I was young, I used to buy these, right? First thing is they are hyper uncomfortable. Second thing is I used to have all kind of allergies like candida overgrowth, all kind of tons different itchiness issues. It was just so unpleasant to have it on. I was just suffering for the week when I had the menstruation. They also, for me, I have a heavy bleeding. They don't really last that long, so it was very challenging. And then when I moved to Norway, 2010, so it's almost 11 years ago, I went to study an outdoor life, and I just felt like, okay, I cannot use this when I do an outdoor life, there needs to be another solution. So I switched into this. Whoa! And guys, this was a game changer. This is so comfy, you wanna sleep with it. This is so nice, and it looks like this from behind. what you basically do is you open, you put it on your trousers, you close. This is the night version, so don't worry, they are not that big. I have also the day version, but they are kind of used, so yeah, I've had them for many years, but I can show you this one from behind. Okay, so and then you just have this, and it's super comfortable. Then when you are done, you wash it. What I normally do, I put them into the bucket. Then I put the water, a little bit of vinegar, so it doesn't smell anything. It disinfectate them, and then I wash it with the natural soap I got. It's also based on coconut oil and other things, and it just helps to release the blood. But if you guys have a trouble with touching the blood, what you can basically do is you just put it on, put it into the washing machine. It's not the best for them, they will get damaged over time, but it's doable. And I just wanted to show you one, like this one, guys. I have had it for 10 years now. 10 years! Which means I haven't bought any single package. And you know, before I have a heavy bleeding, so I used to use like between 2 to 3 packages a cycle. So I would use between 30 and 40 packages a month. That was just insane. 30 to 40 packages a month. That was a lot. And then imagine, like, if you take it over years, right, as long as you have your period, then this is gonna lie in the ocean. That's a big trouble. So again, another big important topic to educate yourself on, and this is absolutely a solution. I also have a moon cup. I'm sorry I forgot it in another room. I might bring it later on, but there is one thing which is called moon cup or menstrual cup, which I also use, but I'm not really a big fan of it. I just don't find it that comfortable. But couple of years ago or year and a half ago, I found one thing, guys, and that was a complete game changer for me, and that's menstrual trousers. It's called Things. The company is called Things, She Things. It looks like this. It's made of organic cotton. It's hyper comfortable. This is so sweet, so nice. It's a little bit thicker than the normal trousers, so the only thing, if you live in a hot environment like me, you might sweat a little bit more, you might need to change them a little bit more often, but it's okay. And then it has inside, it has like a thicker layer, which is if you use a washable napkins for your kid, it's the same type of thing. So it is a plastic inside, but you don't touch it at all. And of course you need some plastic in order to create these, otherwise you will just leak through, but you might use them years and years and years and years. As I said, these washable clothes, I have had them for 10 years now, so it's much better to create one plastic little thing for 10 years than every month, right? So super nice. I can put all these links and resources in the comments below, because this is so important, ladies, and so nice, and you're gonna feel like a goddess when you are using these, believe me. So yeah, now we jump into the last thing, and that's the toilet. Because guys, we live in Indonesia, right? We live in tropics, very different culture. People don't really have these western toilets we are used to. We do have, because we live in a villa, but it's I still try to use as much local approach as possible. So because it's hot, I just turned the whoop, hopefully I'll be successful. Yep. Because it's hot, when I go to the toilet, and right, you can do two things: you can pee or you can poo, right? So when I pee, I basically use this thing. Whoop. I wash myself, I dry myself out, and it's okay. It's hot here, so no problem. If you poo, locals do the same. They just wash themselves. You always eat with the right hand and you wash yourself with the left one, not the other way around. Important cultural thing. So, and then they just wash with the soap. It's not a big deal. But for us, if you don't like it, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. What we bought is these cuties. It's bamboo napkins. So it's basically napkins made out of the bamboo. And bamboo grows much faster than a normal tree. It's also locally produced here in tropics, so this is much more sustainable here. And I would just try to, you know, we have only this little package, and we just try to be really conscious. and use as little as possible, because you don't really need much. You just need to kind of find the right technique and be conscious. So yeah, you can, by the way, also use the napkins if you want to clear your ears. Sorry. What I have is I have ear candles. It looks like this. You can buy better one which are not packed in the plastic, but it's a big candle which you basically put into your ear. You lie down, it burns down, it creates a vacuum here, and it takes out all the fluffy stuff which might be there. Much more healthy than these cleaning things. But if you don't want to use that, what you can also do, you take a little piece of the napkin, put it there, you're done. Or you even just use your finger like this, and then you just wash it off. Completely easy. And this is what you want to, you don't want to push it inside. So yeah, that was my bathroom tips for today. It's a long video, I know. I hope you guys find this useful. Please let me know how you love it. Please let me know if this is useful for you. Please let me know if you want me to go more in depth on certain things. I definitely will. I just wanna know what you want. I can share more about the menstruation. I can share more about the shower unit when it comes, about the chlorine and all these things. And yeah, please share. This is super important. And if you wanna join the workshop, please reach out to me. I will be so happy to get you in. And we are about 2,500, 3,000 people right now, so it's incredible nice energy in it. And if you want to have any support on doing these changes in your life, please also reach out. I will be so happy to help you. And one important note is, nobody's expecting you to do this from one day to another. This for me has been journey over 20 years, and now it's just non-negotiable, because it's so normal for me, right? But it has been a journey over 20 years, so nobody expects you to change everything from one day to another. I still have my journey to go, even though we are pretty much aware and conscious and sustainable. I still have my journey to go, and I just do every day what I can, and step by step by step by step we all get there, as individuals, as our families, and as the humanity, I believe. So thank you so much for following. I am sending you much love, and let me know how it goes. Share your tips down below, and I cannot wait to hear from you. Have a beautiful day. Ciao!